Today we gather here to mourn the life of NaNoWriMo, dead at age 25. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Just another struggling writer. The Beleaguered Authors one-stop shop for commiseration and hopefully inspiration. My name is Carrie Scher, and I am just another struggling writer. So today I want to talk a little bit about some news that just came out yesterday that certainly gave me some mixed feelings and that many of you may also have some strong opinions about. And that is the official death of NaNoWriMo, at least as an organization. So late yesterday, an email went out to all NaNoWriMo account holders. That's pretty much anyone who has ever signed up to the website with an email address and made an account there. And the intention of the email was to announce that NaNoWriMo was going to officially be closing their doors. It reads, in part, "We come to you today with sad news. After 6 years of struggling to sustain itself financially, NaNoWriMo, the nonprofit, will begin the process of shutting down." Explaining how we got here is both simple and complex. The funding woes that have threatened so many nonprofits in recent years are an extraordinary trend. Yet, there are ways in which NaNoWriMo is extraordinary and reasons why we had hoped we could buck that trend. The sheer size of our community, its global reach, and its longevity held at impressive levels even during a tumultuous year. There's no shortage of writers who want to participate in NaNoWriMo. Yet building a community and being able to sustain it are two different numbers. 2024 was a revelatory year. In order to fully understand how we reached this decision and why we view it as the only alternative, we encourage you to watch this video about the state of NaNoWriMo. I did watch the almost 30-minute explainer video that is linked in the email, in which the interim executive director of the NaNoWriMo organization talked a little bit about how the organization got to this dire point, but I will get to the video in just a minute. The email goes on to say, "We recognize that the closure of NaNoWriMo represents a huge loss to the writing community and that the grief over this outcome will be exacerbated by the challenges of the past 16 months. Our greatest hope at this moment is that you do two things: support arts nonprofits you love. They really truly need you, and keep writing words. Your stories matter." Now, the video from Interim Executive Director Kilby Blades does go into more detail and discusses the last 6 years of both financial and participatory decline. And if you're wondering whether or not the child safety allegations in 2023 played a part in this fiscal disaster, it seems that yes, it did, at least in some way. Blades also discusses in the video some of the ways the organization considered to keep NaNoWriMo running, but that those options either were rejected outright for various reasons or just fell through. She did explicitly mention that the organization received a number of funding offers from AI companies, and that those offers would have kept NaNoWriMo afloat. However, the board felt that those companies did not align with the NaNoWriMo mission, and so those proposals were ultimately rejected. She further goes on to say that the reporting last year on NaNoWriMo's position on AI was inaccurate, which, whatever. And the tone of the video does become a little bit condescending and includes moments where Blades seems to blame NaNoWriMo participants for not donating enough. And while I can understand her point that many arts programs are underfunded and even in some cases under outright attack, pinning the blame for the organization's financial failures when it was admittedly veering outside of its lane on its participants was a choice. For me, this news comes with some complicated emotions. I personally have been a on-again, off-again NaNoWriMo participant for at least a decade, but have been aware of it going back to my teenage years. It formed the backbone of my return to writing as a creative endeavor in 2018, and though I have not formally participated in some time, the April and July camps, as well as the big November writing challenge, has shaped my yearly writing aspirations even to this day. But I think some of what the interim executive director said is true. That the real downfall of NaNoWriMo was that it tried to be too many things instead of staying focused on its mission. Its mission of encouraging new or aspiring writers to finally take the plunge and start writing their novel. As such, they overextended themselves to the point of financial insolvency. I'm honestly sad that the organization had to die this way. Part of me can't even imagine the writing community without it. Which is not to say that the community cannot or has not organized writing challenges of their own accord, because of course they have, and to great success. I think this last year has proven that the idea of NaNoWriMo is a good one, but not one that necessarily needs a central figurehead in order to function. But I still can't help but feel that we've all lost something with the death of NaNoWriMo. And I kind of hope that it will return one day, albeit under radically different circumstances and with a much more narrow focus. As for me, I'm going to continue to participate in community-driven writing challenges as I see fit throughout the year, not just in November. I've even considered creating my own writing challenge, or at the very least signal boosting and supporting other challenges. Does anyone remember something called Finish Your Book Fall, or did I hallucinate that? I could have sworn that that was a real thing, but when I Googled it, I couldn't find anything about it. But just an idea, finish your book fall. In any case, if you're a new writer or just someone who wants to be a part of the writing community and you're feeling lost or sad right now about the death of this 25-year writing organization, you're not alone. Trust me, I'm in the same boat. But the great thing is the writing community is still out there. We're still here and we want to embrace you. I am 100,000,000% certain that we are going to fill this void that NaNoWriMo will leave behind and come out stronger. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate it. If you like my content and want to support the channel, please like and subscribe or consider leaving a comment down below. In my next video, I will have my regularly scheduled writing vlog for you. I hope you look forward to it and I will see you then.